Hi, fourth graders. It's homework time. Get out your new Succeed book for modules 5 through 7. We will open to page 7 and look at the Lesson 2 homework helper. Let's review what we learned in class today about fractions. Step 1, draw and shade a tape diagram of the given fraction. Step 2, record the decomposition as a sum of unit fractions. Step 3, record the decomposition of the fraction 2 more ways. The fraction is 4/8. The bottom number in the fraction determines the fractional size. I draw a whole partitioned into 8 equal parts because we have eighths, and the denominator is 8, so we have 8 parts. We shade 4 parts because the numerator is 4. Here are 4 parts shaded. 4 out of the 8 parts are shaded, 4/8. It says 1/8 is a unit fraction because it identifies one of the specified fractional size, eighths. So one piece is called 1/8. And when there's a 1 in the numerator, then it's called a unit fraction. Here we could show that 4/8 is equal to 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. If you add them up, 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. It says adding fractions is like adding whole numbers. Just as 3 ones plus 1 1 is 4 ones, 3/8 plus 1/8 is 4/8. You add the numerators and the denominator stays the same. Here's another example of adding fractions to equal 4/8. You could add 2/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8, and that would be 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. Okay, let's move down. It says step 1, draw and shade a tape diagram of the given fraction. Step 2, record the decomposition of the fraction in 3 different ways using number sentences. This fraction is 8/5. This fraction is greater than 1 whole. 5/5 would be 1 whole. So 8/5 is more than 1 whole. This says 5/5 is equal to 1. So if you look on this tape diagram, see where they labeled the 1 whole? Count how many parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are called fifths. 5/5 makes 1 whole. And then there are 3 more fifths shaded. So that would be 5/5, 6/5, 7/5, 8/5. So this tape diagram is showing 8/5 shaded. Now step 2, we could decompose the fraction in different ways. 8/5 is equal to 1 whole, which is the same as 5/5, plus 3 more fifths. Or we could do 8/5 is equal to 4/5 plus 4/5, right? You can add 4 plus 4 equals 8, and the denominator stays fifths. You don't add those together. Or here's another way. 8/5 is equal to 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 3/5 plus 1/5. Let's count that up. This would be 2/5 plus 2 more makes 4/5, plus 3 more makes 7/5, and 1 more makes 8/5. So this is different ways you could decompose the 8/5. Let's turn the page. Now let's work on some homework problems together. It says step 1, draw and shade a tape diagram of the given fraction. Step 2, record the decomposition as a sum of unit fractions. Remember, unit fractions have a 1 in the numerator. Step 3, record the decomposition of the fraction 2 more ways. The first one has been done for you. This is an example. Let's look at it. The fraction is 5/6. Here's the tape diagram. It's partitioned into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. That's the denominator, 6. The numerator is 5. That means 5 parts are shaded. out of the 6 parts in the one whole. This is showing the decomposition into unit fractions. 5/6 is 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6. Let's count them up. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6. Here's another way you could decompose 5/6. You could do 2/6 plus 2/6 plus 1 more 6. Let's count that. 2/6, 4/6, 5/6. And one more way to decompose it. You could do 5/6 equals 1/6 plus 4 more 6. You can add the numerators. 1 plus 4 equals 5, and the denominator stays the same. All right, now let's do B, 6/8. We need to make a tape diagram. Make your long, skinny rectangle. 6/8. That fraction is less than 1 whole because the numerator is less than the denominator. So for my tape diagram, I'm going to label the entire thing 1 whole. Now, how many parts do I need to partition my tape diagram into? The denominator is 8. That means we need 8 parts. Partition your tape diagram into 8 equal parts. Count and make sure you have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, how many parts do we shade? Look at the numerator. 6/8. That means we shade 6 of the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6/8 shaded. Now we need to record the decomposition as a sum of unit fractions. That means the numerators are all going to be 1 for the first one we do. So we start with 6/8 equals, what is the unit fraction? What would each piece be called? 1/8. Is that what you said? That's right. Now, how many 1/8 should we add to equal 6/8? See if you can write them, add them. How many 1/8 would equal 6/8? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We could count 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8. That makes 6/8 in all. Now we're going to record the decomposition 2 more ways. So there are lots of different choices. Let's see. Let's try 2/8. I can add 2/8 plus another 2/8. How much is that so far? That would be 2/8, 4/8. Okay, how many more to get to 6/8? 2 more 8s. This is another way we could decompose 6/8. 2/8 plus 2/8 plus 2/8. Now we just need one more way. What's another way that we could decompose 6/8? Let's see. Let's try 3/8 this time. I can start with 3/8, and then how much more to get to 6/8? Count 1, 2, 3 more 8s. So we could do 3/8 plus 3/8 equals 6/8. There's lots of other choices. These are just the ones that I picked. Maybe you picked a different way, but make sure that it equals 6/8 for each decomposition that you do. Okay, letter C, 7/10. Make your tape diagram. Is 7/10 more than one whole or less than one whole? It is less than one whole. So our entire tape diagram can be one whole. How many parts do we need to partition it into? Look at the denominator. For tenths, that means we need 10 equal parts. Partition your tape diagram into 10 equal parts. Count and make sure you have 10 parts. I do. Now, how many of those tenths are we going to shade? Look at the numerator. We're going to shade 7. Shade 7 tenths on your tape diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we need to record the decomposition as a sum of unit fractions. So start with 7 tenths equals, what would the unit fraction be? What would each piece be called? Each piece is called 1/10. How many 1/10ths do you need to add to equal 7 tenths? Did you say 7 of them? That's right. Add 7 1/10ths. Make sure you count carefully. When you're done writing, count them. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10. Okay. Now let's decompose our 7/10 in 2 more ways. What else can equal 7/10? See if you can come up with 2 more ways to decompose the 7/10. I'll try some too, and then we'll see what you got and what I got. I'm going to start with 3/10. How many more tenths to get to 7/10? 1, 2, 3. I would need 1, 2, 3, 4 more tenths. Here's one of my ways. 7/10 equals 3/10 plus 4/10. 3 plus 4 is 7, and the denominator stays 10. Okay, I need to think of one more way. This time, I'm going to start with 5/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/10. How many more tenths would I need to add to get to 7/10? 1, 2, 2 more tenths. I can add 5/10 plus 2/10 to equal 7/10. Now you check what you wrote for your decomposition. Does it equal 7/10? If it does, good job. Now let's turn the page. Number 2, Step 1, draw and shade a tape diagram of the given fraction. Step 2, record the decomposition of the fraction in 3 different ways using number sentences. We're going to work on letter B. The fraction is 5/4. Take a look at this fraction. Notice that the numerator is greater than the denominator. That means that this fraction is greater than 1 whole. How many fourths would be exactly 1 whole? 4/4. So 5/4 is 1/4 more than 1 whole. So when we make our tape diagram, we need to make sure we make it longer than 1 whole. Start with your long, skinny rectangle. We're going to start with 1 whole. Put that across the whole tape diagram. And we're doing fourths. That means we're partitioning our 1 whole into 4 parts. So far we have 4 fourths is 1 whole, but we need to be able to shade 5 fourths. That means we need to add 1 more fourth after the 1 whole. So we're going to make another part the same size as these parts and put it on the end. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fourths. We're going to shade 5 fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to record the decomposition 3 different ways. Start with 5 fourths equals. For the first one, let's use unit fractions. What is the unit fraction? Each piece is called 1/4. Let's add 1/4. How many 1/4 do you need to add to equal 5/4? See if you can do it. Did you add 5 of them? That would be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4. Now let's record the decomposition a different way. 5/4 equals. This time let's start with 2/4. There's lots of ways that we could use 2/4 as our first fraction. But let's just keep this simple. 2/4 plus how many more fourths makes 5/4? We need 3 more fourths. So 2/4 plus 3/4 to equal 5/4. Notice you can add the numerators. 2 plus 3 equals 5, and the denominator stays the same. Okay, let's do one more way. 5/4 equals. This time, let's start with 1 whole. Look at our tape diagram. Where's 1 whole? It goes all the way to 4/4 right here. Plus, how many more fourths to get to 5/4? Plus 1 more fourth. So 1 whole plus 1/4 equals 5/4. Now you could try some of the other problems on your own. You can do it. See you next time. Bye.